So it's a draft day or draft days scenario of domino tumbling is what you're saying. So do you think New England sitting there at 15? Look, they're not. I can't imagine what the package would have to be for the Jets to say yes to them, or the Dolphins at 2 and 3, right? So
right.
let's aim a little lower. Do they go and move up if they love Justin Fields or they love Wilson? I mean, that doesn't sound like New England. But then again, they've had Brady for 20 years, so we don't know what their philosophy really is.
People I've spoken to about this, people who have been in the organization and are in the organization. I said, look, Bill has won with a 6th-round pick. He replaced Bernie Kosar, who would have been the number 1 overall pick back in the early 90s, late 80s. He replaced him with a retread Vinny Testaverde. He won with a 7th-round pick in Matt Castle. He developed a 2nd-round pick from Division II in Jimmy Garoppolo. He developed Brissett. Why is he going to go and jump into the top 10? And they said, well, we don't know he's not going to do that because he's always had Tom. So folks close to Bill who know the way he thinks don't think that he is averse to going up. My contention as you look at the New England Patriots is you've done so poorly in the draft at wide receiver and tight end. You've either ignored it or swung and missed so frequently in the last 6 to 7 years and in free agency that you can't be giving away draft picks at this juncture. Their front 7 doesn't scare anybody. They might lose Steph Gilmore. They don't have any wide receivers. They drafted 2 tight ends, neither of whom is going to move the needle. It's just, I don't think it's a great idea to go get Mac Jones or Trey Lance and give up the collateral that you'll have to because the holes need filling now.
So, Tom Curran here on the Rich Eisen Show. So then,
wow, caught my guy flat-footed.
No, because I thought you said now. I thought that was a pivot to another statement. Just honestly, that's what I thought. Tom.
Bad cadence by me.
No, that's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That was it was like an offsides, but we can continue with the play like Aaron Rodgers, not a problem. So, so you mentioned earlier in the conversation that it's not Cam's fault. We're gonna, and we'll tell free agents you're going to be part of the reason why Cam's going to look better. So. What will they do? Will they be aggressive? And what do you see as the fixes? You just mentioned a bunch of holes that they have that they're going to try that would require them to hold on to their draft choices as opposed to give them a way to move up for a young quarterback. What do you think they do? And my final question to you here, sir.
I think they start on defense. I think you're closer on defense. I think stopping points is, while it's not easy, it'll keep you in more games. You can manage the game on offense, as the Patriots did and won 7 times with a roster on offense. It wasn't very good. But defensively, they were getting walked through. So to me, your cure is Dalvin Tomlinson from the New York Giants, since Leonard Williams has been franchised. And then on the edge, it's Trey Hendrickson. Pay those 2 guys. 13.5 sacks for Hendrickson last year. You have Hightower coming back. You have Patrick Chung coming back. You've got a good defense, even if you move on from Steph Gilmore via trade, which may be another way to extract a quarterback, by the way. Then you can go and try and build your offense with some heady draft picks. But to me, I think free agency could revolve around where Bill feels most comfortable, and that's working on defense.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.